plant-based nutritionist Cath at Seeking Health, and welcome to What I Eat Wednesdays. And I'm not going to be doing this every Wednesday, but based on feedback from some of my clients, I thought it might be a good idea to do a video to show you what I eat so that they can see what it actually looks like to eat the kind of diet that I recommend. And Wednesday meals start here on Tuesday evening, and every day I plan what I'm going to be eating for the following day, and I write it in this wee notebook. And if you're one of my clients, at some stage you'll probably get a weekly meal planning template from me that allows you to plan your meals for the week in advance, and that's a really good tool for you to use when you're starting out with any kind of change in diet, so starting out with a whole food plant-based diet, because everything is so unfamiliar and you might be working from recipes that you need to have the right ingredients for. You may be working with unfamiliar ingredients as well as that. But as you gain confidence in this way of eating, you can start to relax a wee bit with your meal planning, and that means that you might be getting creative in the kitchen and doing a lot of freestyle cooking, which is what I tend to do a lot of the time, and you've probably built up a repertoire of real favourite recipes that you can go to and throw together quite easily and know what you're doing. And when you get to that stage, then a more simple way of planning is similar to what I do, just writing things down in a notebook the day before. So I've gone through my pantry and my fridge this evening, and I've decided what meals I'm going to eat tomorrow, and I've written them down in my notebook. And what planning ahead means for you is that you're more likely to eat in a way that is going to be supportive of your health and your weight loss goals. Whereas if you just decide to wait and see what happens tomorrow and not take the time to actually plan what it is you're going to eat, it's far less likely that food is going to come your way that is going to be conducive to what you're wanting to actually do with your health and your weight. And before I go to bed, I also chop up my greens for breakfast tomorrow. I don't cook them yet, obviously, because I like to have them hot, but I just get them ready to quickly steam in the morning, and that just saves me a bit of time. So I've got some kale that I'm going to be steaming for tomorrow's breakfast, and I'll be having that with some other things. So that's all I'm doing for now, and that's just going to sit out on the stove ready to turn on tomorrow morning. Well, it's 7 o'clock Wednesday morning, and it's a very cold and dark morning out there today. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I always start my day with about a litre of water with some half a lemon squeezed into it. And so, being that it's so cold and wintry here, I'll be having some warm water. So I've got about 500 mils of water, of cold water, that I'll be squeezing my lemon juice into, and then I'll be pouring that into my mug and topping it up with some boiling water to make a nice warm lemony drink. And Michael is the smoothie maker, the smoothie operator in our house, and so he's making our green smoothies for the morning. So just starting off with some water and some wheatgrass or barley grass or whatever. And this is all the other stuff that's going into our smoothie this morning. We have some carrot tops and some spinach and some lovely purple kale, plus the fruit. We've got a couple of oranges, a couple of bananas, kiwis, and some pineapple.
Put on one of those too.
Oh, one of those too. Very good. And this is the greens being whizzed up. And this is go too with the fruit in as well.
Cheers.
And I'm the salad maker in the house, so I'm making our salads for the day. And this is what is going into our salads today. And this morning I'm also going to be putting on some brown rice to soak, ready for tea tonight. And I'm soaking quite a bit of rice because we're also going to have rice. I'll cook extra so that we can have some rice with our lunch tomorrow as well. So I'm cooking enough for that. And so I've just got it soaking inside the rice cooker. And then at tea time I'll drain that and put some fresh water in, ready to cook it. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm just about to have my smoothie that Michael made earlier as the first part of my breakfast. And I finished my smoothie, so I'm having the second course of my breakfast, and I've just got the kale that I got ready last night, and I've added some peas to that, just some frozen peas, and I'm going to steam it. And there it is, ready to eat. It's 12:30 and I'm having another mug of water before lunch. And here's my salad that I made this morning. And I'm just adding the yams that I pre-cooked yesterday. And I usually have some kind of a blended dressing for my salad, but I don't have anything made up today, so I'm just adding a bit of flavour with these. I'm going to put in some hummus and some apple cider vinegar and some bragg seasoning, and just a wee drizzle of chili sauce. And here it is, ready to eat. It's looking yummy. So I'll see you at tea time. And then for dessert, I'm having some chopped bananas with a mixture of tahini and molasses. And if you have a really addictive relationship to sugar, you may need to steer clear of the molasses, but I really like it because it's rich in minerals and things like calcium and iron, and it is also very yummy with the banana. So that is the end of my lunch. Well, it's about 3 o'clock and afternoon tea time, although I don't tend to eat snacks and I don't recommend that you eat snacks either during the day. Stick to 3 meals. But what I do like to do around this time is have herbal tea or a green tea. So I've got green tea today, and I'll probably have another green tea during the afternoon before tea, and those will kind of take me through until tea time. Okay, so I'm making tea at the moment, and I've got the rice steaming in the background here, just in my rice cooker. And for the greens, the vegetable portion of my tea, we've got some green cabbage that I'm going to be cooking up with some celery and some onion and garlic and a tin of tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and we'll probably just flavour it with some wine vinegar, some red wine vinegar and some white pepper. And we're just going to start by steam frying the onion, and we'll add the garlic in a wee bit later because that tends to burn a lot easier. So we've got the onion going in, and I'm just going to add a little bit of hot water just to start steam frying the onion. And then once that's nearly cooked, we'll add in the garlic, and then we'll add in the other ingredients and cook them all together. And for the main part of our meal, we're going to be having some rice with a kind of black bean mixture, and it's a very simple recipe. This is one of my favourite easy recipes that we probably have nearly once a week, and I do like to cook my own beans, but I didn't have any black beans dried that I could use, and I love this can of black beans in chili sauce. It goes so well. So I'm actually making dinner for 3 people tonight, and in the same way as I did with the vegetable dish, I'm going to start by steam frying my onion. I'm using red onion this time instead of the white onion. So just add a wee bit of water to the pan, and we're going to let that steam fry a bit until it's nearly cooked, and then we'll add all of our other ingredients. Really, really simple. And here's my guinea pig, Michael.
It's beautiful.
He tests out all of my recipes.
Very lovely. It's very, very nice. It's got a nice tang.
A nice tang. That's the lime
It's
I put
beautiful.
in.
It's lovely. Thank you very much.
And for dessert, I'm just making a millet porridge. So I've got some millet in my pot, and I'm going to be cooking it in some pear and apple juice, and if need be some almond milk, or I might just pour the almond milk on top. And I'm going to be sweetening it with what remains of my leftover date paste, and probably put some vanilla in, and then we'll use some chia seeds as well. So I've cooked up the millet porridge, and I'm just going to put on some chia seeds and stir that in. And then, I didn't need the vanilla in the end. It's got a really nice kind of appley taste. So now I'm just going to pour some almond milk, and there we have dessert. Okay, I've input all the food I ate today in Chronometer. It's an online app that calculates the nutrients in your diet, and you can see that even though I ate a ton of food, that I only consumed 1,755 calories, and that those calories were made up of 76.9% carbs, 11% fat, 12.1% protein. So in total I got 64 grams of protein, and that's well over the RDA of 45 to 55 grams. And you can also see that I met 97% of my nutritional targets, with plenty of fiber, iron, calcium, vitamins A, C, B12 and folate. And it looks like the remaining 3% of my nutritional targets was vitamin D, which I take a supplement for in winter. But I got enough of all other vitamins, and I also got a really good balance of omega-3 to 6, almost a 1:2 ratio. Plus I got enough of all minerals, including calcium, iron and zinc. I do supplement magnesium because our soils are so deficient, so I don't really trust that my food actually has the level that Chronometer says it has. But I also met my requirements for all essential amino acids as well. So that's just given you an overview of the nutrition of the food I ate today. And I'm just finishing off my day with my cup of chamomile tea. So thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more videos, and you can subscribe to my newsletter by going to my website. And also check out my other services. You may want to come in and see me for a free initial consultation. So pick any of the above options, and thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.